Jade, employ Junior Compasooth Spectre Goggles. These things cost a fortune to make. They better do something awesome. And it turns out they do! The sophisticated computing technology merged with the crystal ball provides a simple way to see anything going on right now in the Encyphosphere. How amazing is that? As the Witch of Space, you figure it's about time you got better acquainted with the full breadth of your domain. Which is to say, all physical locations. Jade, view John. There he is, on the battlefield no less. Oh, that's a pretty cute outfit he's got on. You wonder what he did to make it. You also wonder why he's not answering your messages. Does he even have a computer on him? He should try to have more foresight, and carry no less than 5 computers on him at all times. Like a sensible person. Jade, view Rose. Ah, there she is. What is she doing on the lava planet? She seemed awfully preoccupied when you spoke with her moments ago, and she gave you the code for the crystal ball. You wonder who she could be talking to. Now Jade, view Dave. According to the Spectre Goggles, there are currently 13 Daves scattered around the Encyphosphere, including Dave Sprite. That is an absolutely preposterous amount of Daves. You guess Dave Sprite is the one prototyped by his future self that John was telling you about? Dave sure is a clever guy. Might as well have a look. Jade, view Dave Sprite. The goggles zero in on a pendant, which is covered in blood?
Oh no!
It seems that Dave is no longer too cool to have any dead family members. This is so sad. Hang on. The Dave count suddenly dropped from 13 to 12. Maybe one of them time traveled away? You hope it doesn't mean what you think it.
Oh no!
Jade, pester a Dave.
Dave! I need Dave out there, please listen!
This is a Dave out there, what's up?
Dave, I just saw you and you were dead! You were in a green suit and covered in blood? Oh god, it was terrible! If that was a future Dave, you have to make sure that doesn't happen!
It wasn't a future Dave, he was from a while ago.
Oh. I am confused.
Sorry you had to see that. But don't worry, it was just a doomed Dave. No big deal, really. I was swindled into splitting time paths along the way, and that guy got the dead end of the stick. I'll be fine.
Okay. I am still not sure I get that, but I guess I am relieved?
Yes, you are. Go ahead and be relieved.
Oh, there, I just was.
Nice.
How did that poor Dave die? Was it Jack?
Yeah, he's pretty much the guy in charge of random teleportation murders right now.
What about your... Oh no. I don't even know if you know about this.
What? My bro? Yeah, Jack killed him too.
Oh. Is it something you would like to talk about?
Not much to talk about. This is some pretty serious existence-threatening shit going down, and some people are gonna die, I guess. Even crazy hard dudes like my bro/weird covert biological ghost dad.
Ghost Dad?
Yeah, Rose's too. I thought John filled you in on the ectobiology stuff.
Oh. Yes, he mentioned something about it. I guess I didn't realize its full implications. But time was short when we talked.
Bottom line is, we're all related slime-wise except you and me, and him and Rose, pairways respectively. Makes the shipping chart pretty simple. Here, hang on while I dig up that piece of shit Karkat made. Where the fuck did that thing go? Fuck it, never mind. Just imagine something ugly made by a jackass.
Ugh, I forgot I still have to get back to him. It's like a big unpleasant chore hanging over my head.
I guess.
Anyway, Dave, I'm really sorry about your bro/dad. You were pretty close with him, right?
It was a pretty bizarre relationship by any standard. Fighting off wave after wave of face-pummicing puppet ass every day. Always being on guard for stealth attacks in the middle of the night while getting up to go to the fucking bathroom. But I guess it all sort of amounted to some vague, unspoken semblance of kinship, if that's a thing. Like, if honor among thieves is something, then let's call it camaraderie among ironic rapping roof ninjas. But, thanks.
Sure.
I thought about taking a sword when I was there, but I couldn't. Couldn't really bring myself to try to pull it out. It was too weird.
Dave, we have to stop him.
What?
Jack! He shouldn't get away with this.
You think?
Yes. Why don't you stop jumping around through time like a maniac and stop being like 100 Daves all the time and come to my house so we can make a plan to kill him?
Well, I'd like to, but I'm still trapped in the chronologistics of this fucking one-man ballet. There are loops outstanding, and if I step out of line, you get to see more bloody Daves. I'm getting pretty sick of it, but I think it'll be over soon. Then I'll break out and ride linear the rest of the way, I think. Once it's time to put the endgame in motion. Till then, you're on your own for a while.
Oh.
Besides, we can't beat him. Look what he did to Bro and Dave Sprite together. I'm at the top of my echelon ladder with all the Frey motifs, and I stand no chance. John's even better than that, even though he doesn't know it at the moment, and he stands no chance either. Only thing we can do is hold out until the scratch.
What is the scratch?
Guess I shouldn't really say, since you sort of lead the way in making that plan.
Really?
Yeah, well, suffice to say, if we can't beat him, all we can really do is exile him to a place where he can't teleport back, which hopefully buys us some time to try to take out a power source in a crazy suicide mission.
Huh. So was that like a hint about what I'm supposed to do?
Kinda.
Well, maybe I'm just being naive, but a crazy suicide mission does not sound like the ideal solution to me. Are you sure we can't beat him? I don't know if we should rule it out.
Well, you're about to do what you're about to do, and I'm not gonna tell you not to. I won't do the bullshit troll thing and tell you what you're gonna do, and then just dare you not to, while knowing damn well you will anyway. So I'll just say, what's next is up to you. And if later you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
Jade, do what you're about to do. You don't know what you're about to do. But you've got to do something. You can't stand by and let that monster teleport murder people all day. And frankly, the suicide plan Dave mentioned sounds just plain stupid. There must be a better way. Think, imagination! You suddenly remember the idea your awkward fairy god troll proposed. Maybe you were too hard on him. He was just trying to be nice, and it was an honest mistake when he slaughtered your grandfather Ghost Dad with his own childhood flintlock pistol. Maybe you should give his plan another chance. Jade, pester Tavros.
Hey, Tavros! I was thinking about your plan. About, communing with my Lucis. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Are you there? I guess you were off doing something else. Oh well, hope you're doing okay. Talk to you later.
You don't think you can afford to wait around for him. This leaves the only other plan you can think of. One of last resort. Maybe it's for the best this way anyway. Who better to trust for the job? You prepare a delicious meal to summon your loyal Lucis, you mean dog. Jade, go upstairs to laboratory. You enter the spooky old lab. You don't come here often. Huh? For a split second you thought you saw something flash on the fenestrated wall there. Probably your mind just playing spooky tricks on you. You never had any idea what that thing was for. Jade, summon dog. Becquerel comes quickly at the promise of a radiated steak. He is such a good boy, and truly the best friend a girl could ever hope for. You're sure gonna miss him. Jade, say hello.
Hello? Jade? Can you talk? Oh, good! I was starting to get worried there. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Elsewhere. While a timer counts down with no particular clock stepping forward to claim it, the most important character in Homestuck fondly regards the miracle of a new beginning.
Lab, drop. Lord English, reveal yourself!
Behold!
Andrew Hussie don't actually turn out to be Lord English.
What are you, a fucking idiot? Of course I am not Lord English. How dumb would that even be? Jesus, this coat is huge. I am swimming in this garish piece of shit. Would anybody fit in this thing?
Andrew Hussie, disrobe.
Why don't we cover this thing up? It would be a real shame to spoil their little moment with this nonsense. That's better.
Now, Andrew Hussie, retire to study.
I retire to my heavily processed photograph of Andrew Carnegie's study, painstakingly retrieved from a Google image search.
Andrew Hussie, greet Miss Paint.
Miss Paint, you are doing a wonderful job. Thank you. It was also very thoughtful of you to switch the layer mode of your coat of paint to the overlay setting so it would not obscure the details of Mr. Carnegie's lavish room.
Now go check out Cal.
That Miss Paint is one classy Prospecton lady. She is the model of grace and beauty. I am always a bit flustered in her presence, especially when she carries her little pail around like that. Whereas this lazy sack of crap here makes me sick to my stomach. Cal, goddammit, we were all supposed to dress up for this. It doesn't look like you even touched that nice suit I sewed for you, let alone swapped your eyes with those billiard balls to make them alternate rapidly. This insubordination is putting me in a foul mood. It's bad enough I just had to take Falcor out behind the woodshed to blow his brains out after he caught the rabies.
Andrew Hussie, pull up to the old Underwood.
Got a lot of typing to do. Hope the ribbon holds up. I should probably bust out that shitty drawing of myself again so I can type as quickly as possible.
Now, bust out shitty self-portrait.
Whoops, needs the felt duds. Hang on.
Andrew Hussie, apply duds.
Awesome. Works for me.
Andrew Hussie, begin typing.
No, this is not nearly fast enough or jittery enough. Come on, I can do better than that. Let's go, dude. Recap it like you mean it. After Act 4, we began Act 5, Act 1, otherwise known as Hive Bent. We were introduced to 12 trolls from a planet called Alternia, which resides in another universe. We followed these trolls as they played their own 12-player session of Spurb, or to them, Scrub, to completion. A whole bunch of stuff happened along the way. In completing the game, they created a universe. Our universe, home to Earth and our 4 heroes.
Oh, never mind. Highlighting all of that white text crashed my browser.
Sorry. Why don't we get back to what's happening on the other side of the coat? These poor girls are very upset and emotional, and we kind of left them hanging.
What happened? Oh God. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Oh no. Oh God. What did I do? Jade? What is the matter? Why are you so sad? What did you do to me? I prototyped you and brought you back. Should I not have? No, you shouldn't have. This is overwhelming and awful. Oh no. It is? Yes. It's hard to describe what it's like, but it's too much for me. And the sun! It's way too big and bright, and I can't stop seeing it! It won't go away! Ah! Oh, that's terrible. I'm really sorry. I guess I did not think this through. Can't this be undone? I was happy where I was with my friends. I want to go back. I don't think that it can be undone. Huh? Well, now I don't know what to do. I really messed up. I feel so bad. I don't know what to do with myself either. I think I will just go somewhere else. I want to be alone. Where would you go? I don't know. I think I can travel anywhere now. But all I'd like to do is to go back. And I don't know if that's possible. I wonder if there's a way. But you can't! I mean, not just yet. Please? Why? I know you were upset, Jade, but I did sort of bring you back for a reason. Why? Why would you do this? We need your help! Who? Well, all of us here. Me and Dave and Rose and John. John! Oh no, John! What is it now? gone. It was so long ago. I put that sad memory behind me. After we died, I looked all over for him but couldn't find him. And I was so lonely. But I finally got over it when I met my friends. And now they're gone too! But John didn't die! I saved him! You saved him, don't you remember? You pushed him out of the way of Prospit's moon at the last minute, and he's okay now! Oh my god. Prospit. Oh no, Jade, please don't. Oh. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me remember? It was so beautiful and it was all destroyed before I even knew what was going on. And so many nice people were killed! I know, Jade. I was there too. These are both our memories. And the queen, did she survive? And her ring. I was protecting her ring. Oh no, what happened to it? Jade, please. I was just waiting for John to wake up. I was so sure it was going to be soon and I was going to show him around Prospit. I had so many things planned and so many friends to introduce him to. He was my best friend and I was looking forward to meeting him for so long. But then, it all burned down and everyone died and then the moon fell and... Stop. You're going to make me cry too. Stop it! I don't want to be here. I have to go back, but I don't know how. Can you help me? You want me to help you die again? Yes. I think that's what I would like. I can't take this. I wasn't ready to come back. Not like this. Wow, okay. I know this is my fault, but that is a really hard thing to ask me to do. Even if it was possible the way you are now, I don't think I could go through with it. Okay. Shh, Jade. Listen, I never did tell you why I brought you back. And it may be that if you attempt what I wanted you to do in the first place... God, I can't believe I'm saying this. But you might end up getting what you want anyway. Because it was always going to be risky. What is it? Well, you remember the guy who destroyed Prospit? Oh god, no! Shh! Anyway, he's the reason I brought you here. He has the same powers you have, making him unbeatable to us. But maybe not you! So you could go find him and... You want me to fight him? Are you crazy? Do I look like I'm ready to fight anybody? I just thought, as long as you're here... I can't fight anybody! Jade, I'm scared and confused and saddened! I wouldn't even know how to begin fighting that horrible guy! I would be too afraid to even go find him. But I thought you wanted to die. You wouldn't go even if you could... No, I don't want him to kill me! You just don't understand! Jeez, you're right. I really don't. I said shh! Wow. Jade, I don't mean to be insensitive, but there is a lot at stake here. Ugh. Don't change the subject. I mean, don't you remember what this was all about? What you were working for? What we were working for all those years before you died? Remember what we saw in the clouds or what the queen told us? How could you not remember John survived? We both saw him in a cloud. He was in his dream suit and awake and reading our letter. Didn't you think about that? So? What does it matter? It was all a lie, Jade. What we saw in the clouds and all that? None of it meant anything. What? How can you say that? It was a nice life, but everything we did led to nothing. John and I both died, and I eventually accepted that and moved on. John didn't die! OMG. This is so frustrating. I just told you he didn't. I knew I was kind of ditzy and forgetful in my dreams, but... Shh! Okay, jeez! I just don't know what to think. I guess you are a part of me and you are who I was when I was asleep. But it makes me sad to think I would act like this. Act like what? I would like to think that even if I was sad and scared, if I was put in a position where everyone depended on me, I could put all those feelings aside and do what's right. But I don't know what's right. Yes, No! Even though you don't want to be, you're here now. And there are still people who need you. There is still something worth fighting for. No! Not for me, there isn't. There's nothing but death and sadness and destruction here. There's no hope, and I don't see anything worth fighting for. That's a horrible thing to say. I don't belong here anyway. Really? None of this is my business anymore. I want to go home. Ugh! That is so selfish! I can't believe this! How can you say these things? Don't you remember anything that the Queen told us? That we would eventually build a new world and make a future together with our friends? Don't you remember being excited about finding out what that meant? Yes, but it was just a story. It was never going to come true. Yes, it will! Some of us, the ones who still have hope, are fighting for that right now! How can you have such a negative outlook on absolutely everything? Shut up! Stop being such a damn crybaby! Really, we both had the exact same experiences, and look, I am managing to keep my head up, see? You don't even have the full picture either, because you checked out early! You didn't have to stand by as Beck gave Jack his powers when you might have been able to stop that. And you didn't have to watch as Jack became so strong he could appear anywhere and killed anyone you loved at any moment. You didn't have to see a Dave lying in his own blood. What? Dave? He died too? No, see... Hey! No! You're not allowed to cry about that because you didn't see it! That's the whole point! You are just looking for any excuse you can to be sad and useless, and it's starting to piss me off! No! No! Bad! No! For God's sakes, will you shut up and pull yourself together? You are driving me crazy! I said pull yourself together, you blubbering goddamn pansy! Just shut up! Dry your crybaby eyes, stop being a coward, and go fight Jack Noir! Shut up! No, just goddamn it! Please, just once, shut the hell up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Jade, answer patron troll.
Attention, Harley. Please stop weeping with and or beating the shit out of your self-prototyped Lucis sprite. Stop doing one of these things at least. Long enough to answer me? Please? Pretty polite Earth, please? Who am I kidding? I'm wasting my time again.
Karkat!
Whoa, fuck! You answered me. I don't believe it.
Yes, I'm going crazy here. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually almost relieved to talk to you.
What? You are?
Really, anybody besides that lunatic. She is driving me nuts!
Oh yeah? How so? Everything here seems to be proceeding rationally. What seems to be the problem?
Are you joking? Look at this mess!
Mess? Jade? Now it sounds to me like you're the one who's joking. Your highball rolled down a beautiful winter hill, and you are spending some quality time with family. You are going to have to fill me in on the nature of the problem.
Okay. I made the mistake of prototyping my dream self who has been dead for years. And she's completely crazy, and there's no talking any sense into her.
Yes.
What?
As in, interesting. As in, how very, very fucking interesting indeed.
What are you getting at?
What do you mean, what am I getting at? I'm getting at whatever interesting gets at. Please, go on. I'm listening to your problem.
Well, I mean, I understand why she's upset, but she's completely inconsolable and won't listen to reason about anything. And I guess I could deal with that, but the frustrating thing is, she's actually me. I really don't think I would act like that. Will you stop saying
Okay, fine. What other sequence of letters would you have me use to register my profound fascination?
Fascination? What do you find so fascinating?
I'm just trying to understand. I am being sensitive about it instead of being a raging fuck-ass. Isn't that what you want? Yes, it is. And if you don't believe me, just ask future you. Assuming that conversation doesn't make you cry as well. Now, tell me more about your feelings.
My feelings?
Yes. How did this make you feel?
Well, at first I was sad. Because she made me remember all the sad things that just happened. But I'm trying to be strong about all that so we can keep moving forward. And if I can, then why can't she? But she just went on and I started getting angry. I have never been so angry in my life. I said, stop saying fucking What does that mean? Is that supposed to be someone with a halo and goofy teeth? Are you making fun of me?
No. You're looking at it backwards. Those are my horns.
Oh, oops.
Okay. So, if I'm understanding you, you're angry at a version of yourself from a different point in time because she's being an overly emotional shithead who is basically the most revolting, self-loathing piece of filth you have ever met. Am I following?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not going to say again, but come on. Don't you find the situation to be just the slightest bit interesting? I mean, considering?
Considering what?
If I recall, it wasn't that long ago from either of our perspectives that you were ripping on me and my smug windbag future self for arguing with each other.
Oh, come on. This is nothing like that.
How is this not like that?
Because she's actually insane.
Oh, I see. And all those idiot past and future Karkats weren't?
But those are you. I'm not her.
Oh, aren't you? You just said you were. I just heard you say that. So tell me, how is this even the slightest fucking bit different?
I don't know. It just...
Yes, go on. I'm really curious. How?
Oh my god, you're right. So, then I guess I'm a hypocrite.
Not really. It just means you're a sane, rational person, and there just might be hope for you yet.
Wait, so me arguing with my dead dream self and smacking her around while screaming at her makes me sane?
Yes, absolutely. It means all of your hideous flaws disgust you. You are right to be disgusted. It's more than most people can say for themselves. Really? Congratulations are in order.
Wow, you are so weird.
Congratulations, in addition to just maybe an apology. Don't you think?
You want me to apologize? For what? Calling you crazy for arguing with yourself?
Would it really kill you to consider it?
After taking so much crap from you all those years? No, forget it! I'm not apologizing, that is bullshit!
Dead dream dog Jade, is that you? You're sounding a bit hysterical. Maybe you should calm down.
Shut up!
Well, if you can manage to get your aneurysm under control, maybe you will realize I didn't actually specify to whom an apology was in order, idiot.
What? Are you saying you want to apologize?
I guess. this apology was going to go down one way or another, so this might as well be the time. And let's face it, I was really being the worst kind of phlegm bubble blown out of a noisy, glistening ass. So, I'm sorry. But to be fair, it was my past self who was giving you such a hard time, and he's completely deranged.
Okay, I appreciate the thought of an apology, but I don't know if it really counts if you're just gonna pawn off responsibility on your past self again. Maybe your present self should own up to it.
Yes, that's what he's doing. He, being me, right now, is owning up to what a fucking retard past me was and continues to be.
Lame.
Yes, I know it's lame. Or I know that you think it's lame when I say shit like that. Because remember, I have been talking to you from the future, and I know you don't cotton to my past carcinogeneticist, future carcinogeneticist stupidity. But see, you don't know that you know that yet. Or more specifically, you don't know that I know that you know that yet. So I'm kind of pulling a fast one here.
That is so ridiculous. Why don't you stop it with all this nonsense and own up to being terrible unequivocally?
Yeah, I'm going to. The thing is, I kind of misrepresented myself. I'm not as much of a scumbag as I was so determined to make out with myself to be. Make myself out to be. I really don't know why I trolled you like that so persistently. For some reason deep down, I just knew that I had to. Even if it meant digging myself into a hole with you, and everyone else that would be hard to climb out of. And practically everything I said was completely baseless because I didn't actually know you. Just like you didn't and still don't actually know me. So I guess I am apologizing for it. Really seriously now. I, present Karkat, in the current moment, apologize on behalf of my stupid past self, who is actually me, the guy talking right now. There's no difference between those guys, okay?
Yes.
What?
Okay, Karkat, that sounds pretty sincere to me. And you're right. I don't actually know you. I just know the part of you who acted like a bully. I understand there can be more to a person than just the stuff they say when they're angry, so I will accept your apology and give you another chance.
Okay, great.
And I will apologize for calling you crazy. Obviously, I am not in much position to judge.
No, but you were right. I am crazy, but thanks anyway.
So, you say you've been talking to me from the future?
Yeah, making plans and whatnot. To pry ourselves mutually out of this massive Mobius double clusterfuck.
Okay, so what is the plan? I mean, why did you want me to contact you at this moment so badly?
Okay, well, the most immediate point of business is, you see that glowing blue screen behind you?
Yes?
You need to turn that fucking piece of shit off.
Okay, I can do that, but why? What does it do? It's been here my whole life and I can never figure it out.
I'm not going to say much about it, but suffice to say, there are some things you just don't want to screw with. There are outcomes that are even worse than the complete annihilation of existence itself. Forces more damaging to the integrity of reality than those capable of turning imagination into pure void. They are forces which, if handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in all real and hypothetical planes of existence to give a shit.
I don't think I'm following.
You don't have to follow. All you need to do is turn the thing off, and then do the next thing I was told to tell you to do.
You were told? By who?
By you.
Oh, future me?
Yes. You could be telling yourself this right now, but we're sort of working on a strict no-memo policy. Which is your idea, of course. Did I mention how you don't like it when we argue with our past future selves? Yes, I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm going along with the policy as best I can. I am being pleasant and agreeable, and I will gently lower a magnificent coruscating column of hot fuck you down the protein chute of anyone who says otherwise.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a pretty good policy to me.
You don't say. So anyway, because of that, my role at the moment is to act as sort of a go-between for you and your future self, to help along the process of making these plans. While your future self is deliberately vague about some stuff so as not to jinx the concept of the ideas in the first place, I guess? All while your current self is necessarily kind of dumb about everything.
Hey!
Sorry, okay, just kind of ignorant, because stuff hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean. It's not all that straightforward for me either, but I'm used to this sort of idiocy by now. It's a lot better than the moronic reverse conversation with Egbert I've trapped myself into. Meanwhile, time is kind of running out where I am. We're counting down to something. Something looming on the Trollian timeline, and no one knows what it is. And my team is kind of falling apart. I'm completely losing track of everyone and what they're doing. So at this point, I'm just going along with whatever there is to go along with. And that is you and your crazy future plans. And the scratch.
Oh yeah! Dave told me about that. What is it?
I don't fucking know. At one point I thought I did, and thought it was just whatever sent Jack here. Aradia knew, but she didn't say, and then she went and goddamn exploded. You haven't told me either, because I'm not supposed to know yet. Whatever, I don't care. Let's just do it.
Okay then. What was the thing I told you to tell me to do? Right now, I mean.
Okay, don't ask me why, but I don't know that either. But that blue screen there, first, like I said, shut it off.
Okay. Then what?
Then you need to draw it.
Draw it?
Yes?
And then?
Then nothing. That's it.
Jade, examine fourth wall.
You size up the arcane contraption. The blue flicker of the coat's lining is arresting, but you don't know it's a coat. That would only invite more questions. You don't know what it shields, nor do you know whose shoulders it was meant to cover. If you knew that, if you even knew his name, you would understand terror no human ever has. You should really listen to Karkat and turn it off. If you start messing with it, it will seriously start fucking everything up. It would be irresponsible of both of us to let that happen. You suddenly wonder where Jade's sprite went. You wonder that because I said you did. I know where she went, but I will not say. Not that you can hear a word I'm saying. The coat's too thick.
Now, turn it off.